very good at. We're talking about Vertigo. We're talking about I forgot whatever it was. We're
Dust 2.
Dust 2, that's the one. And they are very, very good at these, and we're going to be jumping straight on in towards them. Starting off with Vertigo, AGO on that CT side.
Yeah, looking at this, we're going to be starting our day off with this, and well, it'll be one banger of a matchup. I'd love to see some Vertigo. You've been hanging around me long enough to know that. I'm a huge Vertigo propagandist. Love to see this map whenever possible, and well, it is going to be the first map here. And well, you can see Nexus game just waiting around currently, looking for something to ease their way into this round, as they're still playing it very, very slow. Minutes already going by, and the clock are nearly going by. And AGO, their defense gonna have to start wondering what's gonna happen here. Even the teams are like just now looking at this, they have no utility on a few of these players, or any of these players actually.
It's going to be a little bit difficult to take, but they're going to be trying nonetheless. Moving over towards on the ramp now with, no real resistance coming in from side of AGO just yet. They have a little bit of utility, thrown with a nade and kit, but it's mostly geared towards a retake, towards the A-bomb site. And well, with the action already heading up towards the A-bomb site, and now DGL is going to be a little bit of contact, but it's almost like Mirage in the fact that they're going to be waiting for the first retake to come on in. Raga, he was the man of the flag, not going to be able to do anything about it, but Furlong got a quick double. Looking for the triple now as well, but VTN will hold on with the double of his own. Now, it's all to IM. He's long away, and he's far off hitting that mark. As AGO, they will take the pistol round.
Yeah, they'll do so, and well, quite convincingly, the bomb goes down. Let's say, well, Vertigo special, let's say that. That's happened on a few maps, but like a Mirage as well, you mentioned. See that every now and then on that one, and here as well. That T side. Get the bomb down. Probably going to go for an eco here, I would assume. And well, you see the players just operating a few Desert Eagles. Nothing much besides that, and going for the buy here on the CT side. 4 rifles and a single MP9 to form a bit of cash will be the play coming out for the side of x-kom AGO.
If the players from Nexus are able to don't scrub in the way that they have been, this already seems to be a round that we're not going to be overstressing just too much. It seems to be basically decided already. But if you remember 2 days ago on Mirage, where they absolutely stomped Fate, and mostly to players like Jello and Cement, but they might have to rely on those skills considering the map pool. I haven't really seen Nexus play too much of Vertigo. And, well, I'm very curious to see what they're able to do with this, because this is the map pick of AGO, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, that it is. Well, now it doesn't matter. Those first 3 rounds can go either way. And well, with the pistol round backing them, AGO do get it rather cleanly in the 2-0 start coming in. But Nexus Gaming, look at the money they did have it saved up from the last round. AK is coming out for it. And into this one. 3-man setup on the CT side coming in towards that A side. There's Zello with the first frag already opening up ramp. One of the most important or frequent choke points on the map. And well, it's going to double down there, give that control to that T side of the CTs. Now at this point, either they play retake or they just double, triple it down on it with Zello, finding yet another frag, another man rotating in. But Zello, he's on another one. He's on a mad roll here, looking for the ace at this point. Spico, the only man who can try and deny this round, coming out for the side of Nexus, with them walking up a ramp, and Zello finding every single frag one after another, making it look so damn easy there for that T side.
4 quick frags, and well, I love the fact that I was able to hype him up just before he got that 4K. That round is basically completely on his shoulders, looking for the ace. Now might actually end up getting ace. Spots the outline, and there it is, the ace, the 5K.
Oh, that is one way to start off the map here for that T side.
That was crisp.
Yeah, his first 5 frags in the game in a single round. Damn, if that doesn't show you what kind of a map we're up against here, I don't know what. Well, there's going to be one hell of a show coming up here for you guys. So I guess stay tuned for this best of 3 as a time out here. But I don't know, Griff, do you have anything like you? I don't know, you're not as big of a Vertigo propagandist as me, but do you have anything you know about the map or something you love to see or anything like that you've noticed?
The thing about Vertigo, like the last few I say like 10 times I've casted it. A seems to be a heavy favorite for just map control. It's almost like Banana on Inferno. In fact, that if you have control of that, you basically decide where you want to go. And well, it is a risky position to take, and a risky position to hold, and able to have some flashes in, good positions to have off angles of. So everything really like pivots around that entire defense and potentially offense. Because if AGO, if they take that quick quick ramp control, they know for a fact that Nexus is going to go towards on B. There's no way that they can go towards A through middle and through CT. That's basically already a shutdown. So if they get that control early on and very dominantly over and over and over again, they might just funnel Nexus towards a single attacking point, which is B.
Yeah, that is it. Basically, there's nothing really I can say about your, because since that's absolutely right. Like, either take ramp control or, well, basically you're screwed at that point. I mean, not really, but it limits your options by quite a bit here on this map. We've got a bit of a technical timeout here.
I am looking forward to potential like op duels on ramp, because those are like the main anchors for both these players, both these sides. I mean, it's going to be basically, well, potentially Furlan versus Jello, or it's kind of a little bit mixed bag with the AGO. Not really sure if like Furlan is the main opper or if DGL is going to be the main opper for today. It's they like switching it in between them, which I think is, well, fairly healthy to do. But moving on towards the round now, timeouts have concluded.
Yeah, again.
Look at that. A lot of aggression.
Yeah, this is a lot of it. Furlan. Oh, the boost. Is he gonna spot it? There's a slight gap in the smoke, but maybe not for him. Client-sided smokes. That they're gonna try and do some damage, but will now be forced off of it. So the duels on ramp only limited to just spamming the smoke back and forth as a T side. Now have to try and figure out something here on what to do with the CTs. They hung onto it for long enough, and you can see that T side, the boost amounted onto nothing. But the CT's economy and the utility they have has been taken away from them by a huge margin here, down to a few smokes on them, 2 nades and some flashbangs. And well, at that point again, another smoke will be used here, somewhere on the map now. CTs, are they ready? There's BTN around the corner. Furlan gonna be holding mouse 1, and well, with the second frag coming his way, we'll open things up with that CT side. The spam is fantastic, Zello. He does not want to be there on the receiving end of that, and now forcing away from it. But that's the ramp control has been taken away, and the B-bomb save will be the hit with IM opening things up, finding that frag. I'll be onto that retake, but the bomb is yet to go down either, so that's going to be another problem here for that T side.
No kits on CT either, AGO. They have utility to move on through this, but the time is going to be the really limiting factor here. That's not a bad nade.
I like
drag Simmons to just a fraction. But enough to get him towards the headshot range with the M4, and that's, well, kind of the important part. Good flashbang, and that will just delay them more and more. Nexus holding on towards everything now. Jello, he would get himself a quick triple, looking for the last one. He knows where Furlan is, and he's going to be making a run for it, but Semet is right on his tail. And so far, it's been the Jello show.
Yeah, it
He's
really
been shutting down
has.
everything. 8-2.
8 frags, and yeah, those 8 frags coming in from 2 rounds as well. That was definitely could have gone the other way, or should have gone the other way. But no, he's just there to stop things from escalating anywhere near what it could have been. And the CT side themselves have been forced upon it, nothing but pistols. The mid push coming in, gonna try and surprise him with a manpower. A single Molotov is there, and IM spraying them down. 4 frags already, but no, it's stolen by PTN.
It's bad manners there.
Yeah, I should have waited for him to die there. Come on, at least go with the trade. Give your teammates some style points.
Well, I mean, gotta give credit for AG for at least trying. It was a throwaway round. I mean, I don't like that term at all, because every round is winnable. But they at least tried something. I know that they can't do that anymore, so notes taken. Moving on towards round number 6 now, with Nexus taking the lead, and AGO looking to reinvest and looking to reaggress.
we've yet to see an AWP, but this thing we keep seeing here that that persists here is that CT side ramp aggression time and time again. 3 rounds on the guns and 3 times they've now done so. And again, they're going to be the ones to come out on top here. Or, well, for the first time, I suppose. In terms of those opening duels. Fiku catching out IM as he walks into mid, but Zello, well, he's been a menace so far, and he's going to continue his havoc here. The bomb drops.
Oh, they don't even know.
Spawn, and no, they have no clue. And Semen, he's going to go ahead and pick up that bomb while Zello. Oh, the trigger discipline. This could be huge. He's got one. He's going to line them up, and the spray comes in. Knows there's another one towards that A side. He heard Furlan jump spot, and he's heard him around that corner. But Cement, the headshot instantly around the corner. It's Cement to remove his thinking cav and into a 1-on-2 for that CT side, which has been turned around, and now there's 1-on-1. The bomb goes down, and it'll be onto Fiku to stop this round.
Well, I mean, Cement, you've been given a wide open door here, and also a wide open bomb site. What else you used to do with it? Well, it's up to you now, but you have to hold on strong. Look for Fiku. We'll get that frag. 2-on-4 converted because Cello is a slippery little guy. And he will just carve his way through the defense of AGO. Again, he's 10-3.
Yeah, again,
that's insane.
Like, that round would not have gone the same way had he not found those 2 frags. Like, if he just took down the first man defending it, Furlan, I mean, they might have had a chance. The bomb is still so far away. But that's his position given away. So the fact that he even managed to slip into connector, elevator, whatever you want to call that, well, that position there is insane and huge in itself. And it basically gives them that round. CTs get it. Despite the early duel they won, will end up taking the L in that round. Only pistols on them
ramp
again.
Control. They'll keep winning the early duels on ramp whenever they have guns possession, but there was just one little slip up that became a massive hole in their defense. Well, Furlan might have been a little bit annoyed by that because he let them slip by, and that was a round that they could have had in their back pocket. Now they're just reduced to pistols yet again. And with AGO this time, a little bit more of a passive hold towards on A, looking to maybe do a retake for them with a little bit of a creative gem spot. Well, it takes a little bit longer in between every single jump.
No, but actually, no, I like the jump throw as well, yeah. Offers him up or quite a bit of information with a little to no risk. Only an AWP would be able to take him down really here. That easily now. Oh, spotted the first man on the side. It's going to be Raga there. On the T side, their way in. The trades keep coming in. Hold on, this is a surprising amount of damage already.
There's a kit on Fiku. There is a smoke on DGL. There is potential for a retake here as the bomb goes down. With 3 players on Nexus. With AKs all set and ready to go, but they're still very afraid of a potential flank coming in, but
that Molly's actually big. Lehman was setting up his own Molotov, but that's going to buy about 8 seconds of time here. Look at that T side. They've got utility. They just keep on throwing them out here, and now BTN. Surely, no one's going to expect him here, and I don't even know if he's going to be given that chance. With Zello now going down, it's a possibility. He's got one, and the second as he emerges from the smoke in the back lines of the CT side. Unsuspecting of his position. 5 rounds for that T side here, and that is a very good start here.
It's incredible. I mean, so far it's just been an absolute showcase of power on the side of Nexus. And being able to utilize whatever they have been given to an excellent extent. But now, finally, the first op is in possession of DGL, so that's a question that we had earlier, now answered. Now a new question will arise, however. How effective will he be with it? Over towards the middle, not too much action happening, but over towards on a ramp. Furlan is having a little bit of a run for his money. Looking for another duel, but not going to be finding anything just yet.
Yeah, it's again this T side. Now, instead of going for that ramp control, they're just waiting for the CT side to give them a bit of something here. Like we haven't seen it that much because of the fact that CT side on the gun runs have gone for the ramp control every time, besides this one now. So this is going to be the change. Ooh. But apparently Zello has found himself another frag towards that A side, and Raga close by. Might be able to chase down Furlan if he's not careful, but does manage to escape behind the corner here. But the CTs, they are just got to be so curious about what is happening here. It's the T side, they're all around the map. 2 of them towards that A or B side, 3 towards that A side. They have no clue how many are on the other one side. But
Might be a
DGL
good fake. Oh,
that's a big frag in the second one. Oh.
Executions all over the map. Good job, Rag. He got his first frag. He's finally joining the party. Now a timeout coming in from AGO. They're not exactly looking too hot on their own map pick for the moment. Would you say that Vertigo is T favored or CT favored? Because currently it looks very T favored by the way that Nexus are playing.
I mean, like, since it's... I mean, I hate to say this, but since it's still a fairly new addition, I mean, it's by no means new. It's been in the map world for probably at this point like 2 years. I just don't know about, because time goes by very quickly here in the CS:GO maps and whatnot. But
a lot of changes to the map as well.
Yeah, so. A lot of changes. This version probably been in the pool for like 6 months. I don't know, something like that, maybe.
That sounds right.
Yeah, somewhere around the summer, I think. But either way, it's still like teams are still figuring out the map, so things are bound to change whenever there are like more teams pick it up. You're gonna see more stuff coming in. Like at the very start, you only saw teams go towards that A side like probably like 13 out of 12 or 15 times on the T side, and the last 2 split between mid and B. I mean, obviously not to that heavy extremes, but still, like, now we're gonna be seeing teams like abusing that mid control a bit more on the early rounds, with the window being opened up and it doesn't really, like, it's offered up more. Like earlier, like at the very beginning, the CT side, they had literally didn't even have to play anyone in mid because the window was in the same exact position as the entry route towards that B bomb site. But now it's a threat for the B split to come in. Currently, haven't seen that in this match just yet. Might see it later, but I've rambled on for long enough and we're back in the game here.
Well, so far, no early aggression from either side. Both playing a little more carefully than they usually are. Yeah, and there's a pistol round from side of AGO. It's a little bit more difficult to hold on the same extent as with M4s and AWPs. They weren't exactly able to use them, and they had them as well. And the economy of Nexus is also starting to grow quite a bit. It's becoming a little bit of a threat. 4 players towards the A bomb side, trying to hold on to whatever they can before anything really gets out of hand. Yeah, so far, it's
oh, come on, there you go. As soon as I do mention it on the desk there, we see those, or see the T side start using that mid area a bit more. DGL apparently has picked up a frag, but look at this, the flank. BTN. He's going to pinch in towards that B bomb, so it's going to be Fiku waiting. But is he going to hard clear this angle? He will, and will pay a heavy price for it, but does manage to remove that defense there. I am the next, another frag. And,
okay.
Well, apparently it's turned into a bit of a closer affair than I initially would have thought here.
Yeah, props to AGO for keeping it this, well, all throughout. Very, very competitive throughout the most of this. Ferlin has a shot of potentially getting something from the flank. I am. Well, BTN won't be standing much of a chance, but a quick trade is all as necessary. And Lemon also potentially paying the price, but oh no, this is going very badly for side of Nexus. And suddenly AGO able to convert that round. A kit as well. There's more than enough time. AGO to snatch themselves a pistol.
Oh no, that just not look good for that T side here, but I mean, they've still got those rounds. 6 in a row. Definitely good, but even if you are that many rounds behind, or I mean, not I say that many rounds, it's only 4. You can still turn it around 1 or 2 rounds and you're back in the game here. That T side of the economy, though, that's a totally different matter. You can see 11k on IM, Cement as well up there. Then everyone else hanging around the middle positions, I guess.
It's after buying as well, so
yeah. Show the D-side economy a real threat in the match. Oh, finally gonna be seeing a bit more of it. So in the last last round or the round before that, but DGL now has found a bit of damage at least. The no frag just yet, but there's Ferlin opening things up there. Wallbang connecting on to BTN, while DGL still taking a lot of damage there. As he does manage to escape, but like this is a different type of ramp control we've seen here from the CT side, going for a bit of a gimmicky style. It does work out as Nexus Gaming not really going that aggressive here as they have earlier on, but there's the trades coming in, and Ariga gonna double down. And honestly, the situation, but IM is gonna change that with a single frag his way, but Groovy very quick on the rotate, not expected in CT spawn, gonna be on the 7th to find the frag here in the B bomb site, takes him down here. And a DGL, the man who's really not found that much impact with the op so far, needs to clutch at the 1-on-2.
I feel like he might just have to wait this one out as well against 2 AKs and the amount of health he still has on him. It's a tough cookie to crack. I think he might have spotted potentially the outline, but Rag is a little bit too close for comfort. Nexus not going for any op at all. They just want to keep on pushing with the aggression of the AK. And, well, they're going to keep on building on this massive streak they've had so far on Vertigo.
Yeah.
They got a lucky round, but they're not able to convert on top of it, which is a little bit worrying.
It is, but still, 5 rounds in this half. Like, at this point, you're probably expecting AGO, or at least I am expecting AGO to get, like, I want to say 5-10 halves would be expected at this point. Like, that's the most realistic one I can think of, even if they change or get those next few rounds. Nexus, their economy will still allow them to go for another buy here. Apparently, a frag so hard the player has disconnected on the AGO side. The M4 on Lehman. Apparently, he had more than enough money to go for one of those here. I'm guessing he's going to try and keep that alive. Oh. Again, the quick switch, don't want to see that happen.
Well, there's no reason to really switch it every now and then. Currently, AGO actually have a player disconnecting, I think, just to solve potentially some in-game problems. Maybe the frame rate is a little bit lower than he might have wanted to, but he's still trying to hold on towards his AK and definitely going a long route to try and secure it. We'll spot Raga. I think he might get away with his AK. Does not Nexus want to be hunting for this just yet, and it's not exactly in a good position to quickly convert as well. So Nexus, they take round number 8. It's getting scary. Like I said, a 10-5 half is looking actually very doable, and well, you got to be a little bit more careful if you're the AGO side. I feel like they could potentially get a couple more rounds on the board if they would prioritize mid a little bit more. We have seen Nexus take a little bit more preference to that over for saying like ramp, but right now things are going towards B instead. And well, AGO, do you have a good little read on that as Lemon? He would get himself a quick one. And now in a 4-3. With Nexus really no map control to speak of just yet.
Yeah, that is a big change up from AGO, and it pays off massively in terms of the frags here. Immediately shutting down that B push that the T side had in mind and limiting the map control, as now they have to regain that all 3 from the same angle. This one player playing aggressive is going to be Ruby on the bomb site. As the players start walking up the stairs, I am the first man around the corner, and as soon as he goes, we'll get taken down, removed from this round. Zello has been an absolute maniac so far in this match, and will continue with another frag this name. But CTs, look at the rotations, they're already here.
Well, there is rotation coming in from the side of AGO. At this point, Nexus might even be trying to sell it as a fake, but no, they will be going after this. With BTN. And Joe still with a, well, now empty walls of utility. They wish we were trying to get that bomb down in the cover of smokes. Joe, they look poised and ready to move on through this. They all have kits. A lot of utility still available. Molotov's trying to push BTN out, and will eventually start to take him down a little bit, but no bomb plant just yet. All to BTN with the frags, not going to be able to deliver enough. Well, AGO turned that one around very effectively.
Yeah, do so quite well there, and well, just round number 4 picked up the early aggression towards that B site. Does pay off quite heavily, and well, good to see them getting a bit of something now going here. The half still is salvageable, up to an 8-7. But needs to be something miraculous coming in, but look at that, we got to see the T side off for the first time in the match so far. Zello will be picking that one up. retiring from the AK to try and shut down DGL on the CT side. And apparently, well, it's not going to be a contest. Ian just swings on top of the generator there in T. Spawnzilla with another frag, and there's Groupie with a trade. But T side, they've got a lot of room to work with here now. They know another man was towards mid, either sacrificing one player from B or A, meaning that bomb site is weakened.
To be careful now. Oh boy. Actually, AGO, that position from Lemon could make quite a bit of difference. Just drop the bomb for now. And with Groovy also getting killed towards Cement, that is, well, the mid push completely shut down. The man on the backline will eventually be dealt with, but with a minute left on the clock, it looks like Nexus want to be going for this with the remaining utility. So the bomb will get planted. Ruby and a lot of utility try and deny this. Jello with the op. Like you said, first time we've seen that on the T side so far. And well, he's been able to put it to a little bit of use, at least one frag so far. AGO. We have to make something out of this. There's a difficult angle for the op to hold over towards on alleyway. Definitely more easy with the AKs, and now with the push starting to come on through, Fiku tapping the bomb, waiting for the first entry, but that will be Zello. He'll be able to get the first and the second, and the op works wonderfully. As Nexus there, one step closer to double digits, and 17 and 7 now for Jello.
Yeah, apparently it doesn't matter which weapon he's using. If the op, as soon as he switches to it, is still able to use it like he never left it. 3k in that round. And well, Nexus now 9 rounds, and I think they've done quite a bit of damage to the CT side economy. They've reset them quite a bit. The loss bonus has started to dwindle away from them, and down to pistols. Go. At least they've got the armor and Desert Eagles, but that's not going to matter when you've got, well, how many players are there spraying at you? As the B also will be taken over by the side of Nexus once again, and very quickly at that.
Ooh, Furlan. Almost an opportunity to get a kill. Trying to re-aggress, not going to be able to. Bomb not on the B-bomb site just yet, but with seeing the amount of progress they have made, there's no reason not to go here. I mean, they have completely started rolling over every single one of them, and we'll finish it off with the 3k as well. 10 for Nexus on AGO's map pick.
Yeah, making it look so damn easy there for that T side. Absolutely fantastic stuff by them.
They've been actually this dominant. They haven't had to eco once yet.
That is true. That is true. That. Now that you mentioned it, I actually don't even know what to say.
That's kind of insane.
That is kind of insane. They got 6 rounds in a row and got shot down once. Immediately answered back with a few more rounds of their own, but AGO... Well, let's see if they can find themselves round at number 5 here, with them starting off on the right foot in this round. The boost is being spotted, and there we go. Cement goes down. Removed from the round. The spray still continues with PQ finding another frag, and 5-10 is looking very likely right now here.
That has to be a round that AGO can convert. You still need to be careful of all the loose factors. Maybe a little bit less so now. They know where the last man is, or at least they know his location. Hunting him down, and Jello's still looking for an opening. He has a minute to play with, and well, depending on how aggressive AGO are playing, might actually be a possibility. But they have calmed things down, not pushing too aggressively just yet. Lemon might be the first one to really come into contact. The moment he fires off that op shot, there will be a lot of rotations coming in from B. The gun barrel has been spotted, and now the shots have been starting to ring on out. And Jello looking to swing on up with the Deagle, not going to be able to do anything about it. As Nexus, they get themselves a 10-5 half going into CT side. Question is, can AGO do one better? Like, are they... I haven't seen them play on Vertigo yet, so... Are they able to pull off something as ridiculous as, well, Nexus have this T side?
I mean, I feel like right now there's the factor I mentioned in the timeout long time ago, it feels like, but with Vertigo still being somewhat like new and people exploring it, there's going to be a lot of differences with how teams play each side of the map, and we might just see something insane coming out here from AGO on that T side. Either that or Nexus fumbling the ball on the CT side, which, I mean, right now with the Zello 17-8, and if he starts to pick up that up a bit more on the CT side, there is a very good chance for them to just close things out rather swiftly here. That all comes down here, and we'll have to wait as the second half does begin. The pistol round now going upon us. And the T side of Furlan, he's the only man with any sort of utility on that T side of AGO. He's even going for full utility, even a decoy there in the mix. That's... okay, he's just decided to go all out, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, you never know when 6 terrorists start rushing at you over towards on-ramp. It could be very, very dangerous, but have to get to that stage first. A lot of early damage. 4 players from Nexus here to try and hold on towards this, but equal trades. More in favor of x-kom AGO. And, well, he's the lone survivor now. A little bit of survivor's guilt, perhaps. He does find the first one. Very crisp, very clean. But Fico will be there to wrap things back on up. Cement. No utility on him. He only has a trusty USPS and a little bit of armor to work with. We could potentially try to go and deny the bomb plant. Furlan's still here to try and get things going. Actually, he gets a double!
What is that?
Look for the last one now. Fico's is so low on health. It's turning towards a ridiculous situation. And a winnable pistol round for Nexus. Cement going so far around. If Fico overswings just a little bit, but he's playing this perfectly. Waiting and biding his time. No tap happening just yet, Cement. Despite the pixels, and oh no, things have gone horribly wrong now as the penetration will come on through. That's the horrible way to lose a round, AGO. And Cement was able to take that 1 versus 3. That's heartbreaking.
No, what? I am just flabbergasted at what has happened there. Griff, I'm bringing out the big words here. That is how shocking that is.
I'm just sad. How does a pixel clipping through the wall still exist?
It's not even the character, it's the bag they're carrying.
Oh my lord. Well, it's an unfortunate mistake, but it's nothing that AJ won't gonna be caring too much about just yet. They will get revenge on Cement after just a little while, but now with Nexus rotations already coming in full force, they're actually going all in on this B hold. One thing to rather go in for a another potential man down A site retake. Jello is towards the A bomb site, so he's going to be the only real line to defense. Still, though, that's not a round. Still thinking about the previous round. It's not a round that they should have been losing on the side of AGO.
No, but the first 2 shots as well, the headshot so crisp in that pistol round.
Those were insane. Now, all fair due to those, but the last one, that's
a CS:GO.
That's not AGO's fault.
No.
Oh, Nexus moving out towards the middle. Raga.
Okay.
Okay. Nexus, they just destroy them. Okay, 2-on-2 now. I'm starting to lose my grip on reality. Still, they are actually splitting up 1 person on each bomb site. So, Nexus, they have to just stick with the 1 versus 2 duels potentially. BTN is in a very good position to at least make it towards a 1 versus 1. The timing is not really going in his favor, however. And now the push shots come on in. Does find the first in the bomb as well. The Rotary's going to come on in, but he still doesn't need it. As Nexus, they take 2 rounds in a row and shut down the force buy from AGO.
And that round, getting so damn close there. The frag towards the B-bomb site could have made the difference. But, well, the fact that they don't get the bomb down, that's going to prompt Nexus to get themselves at round number 13 here. We can see T-side, their economy, it's not looking too great. The force buy doesn't pan out as they intended or as they hoped. And we'll have to most likely forfeit a round here, unless some insane entries happen here. Those Desert Eagles towards ramp definitely can fire a few shots and remove those CT-sided players from this.
Maybe not the easiest task to do. It's 3 players over towards on the A-bomb site for Nexus, and now AGO start to make their assaults, and potential for quite a good nade will tag them down quite a bit. But the Molotov, that's the real kicker. They're just still looking to go on through with this. Don't have any utility to back them up. It's just a dry-on push, and they don't have any time to clear out the sandbag, meaning Jello's position could be absolutely devastating, considering the fact that they have to get so close to even do anything about it. He's not even peeking out just yet. Now swings on through. We're getting quick triple, looking for the 4th as well. We'll be able to get that. Now it's off the Furlan. No chance, but that is insane from Jello.
Well, he's tried to get himself another ace here in the game, but Nearly missing that one, but it doesn't matter. Round goes to favor of Nexus, getting 13 on them. And AGO, well, 5 rounds now need to start coming back. This is the only real chance they have of a legitimate comeback here, to like have a chance at one mistake maybe. Like as soon as Nexus hit 14, that's it for AGO, and like that's when they have to play flawlessly. They cannot lose any rounds if they want to keep this in the terms of regulation.
Tying damage all the way through.
Yeah, this is a complete flip side game of what we saw from that T side of Nexus game, where they forced up that ramp quite a few times in a row there. AGO taking a bit slower all around the map, and instead of going heavy aggressive towards that A side, you see them going towards that B bomb side as well. Just going, well, all over the place basically.
Oh. Raga, so we're towards on middle. We got a 2k spray down that gave Nexus a way on back towards this, and well, DJ won't be hitting that shot just yet, and still BTN is just peeking with the jump. It's a risky game. It's just no one over peeking it just yet. AGO this time all have gathered towards on ramp, and they're looking very, very focused and determined to get on through with it. The amount of utility that's still remaining is minimal. Not the same mistake as the previous round. No one will be going in from sandbags this time. AGO, 20 seconds left. They have to make a move quickly now. Need to get things going. Still BTN, the man on the smoke, it could potentially shut down the entire round. It's getting quite crucial now. 15 seconds left. They need to get the bomb now as soon as possible. If BT can shut this one down, it could be very crucial. 2 quick frags. Look for the first. BT's playing the trigger discipline. He'll get the first 2. Drops the bomb. They need to get it down as fast as possible. Raga won't be able to deny just yet, and DJL will get that kill. AGO, they convert on that important round that you mentioned. And well, it's the first of many needed.
Yeah, tried to go for a Hail Mary play at the end there by the AWP of DGL. His shot and gets himself to frag number 6 there. Slowly but surely gonna start climbing the scoreboard there for the AGO side, as now they need him more than ever here on the T side to find those entries. Ramp may not be always that easy to find them, as you can see I am here on the CT side have gone for or has gone for that B bomb side entry. Not finding anything. The T side not peeking that area of the map, but EGL has a chance. The CT is going to be jump spotting on the other side, and well, there's a frag and a trade immediately happening.
Actually, the op for us by coming in from side of Nexus, not willing to give up everything just yet. Have focused most of their firepower towards the B bomb site. Op and M4. Well, meantime, the A bomb site's under a little bit more fire. BTN, you need a little bit of assistance holding on with the Deagle alone. The utility is enough for a retake, but there are no kits on the side of Nexus. Now, 3 on 4, favor of AGO. Potential to turn this one around, considering the fact that they will reset the economy from Nexus if they should lose this, but they have to move a little bit. Well, they have a little bit more time than the previous round, so not exactly crucial just yet, but BTN pushing it real close, waiting for a flash from his teammate. Could potentially be coming on through now. He's trying to make a move, and he's right behind it, not being able to connect the shot just yet. No TGL.
Okay, he's starting to show up here a bit.
Yeah, finally, a little bit of action from the side of AGO. And Cements, well, you won't be making out of that one alive. A good take from the side of AGO. That is what you like to see.
Yeah, 7 rounds over the side of AGO. Those 2 in a row will mean Nexus Gaming have to go for a save round here. As I mentioned, the open and for that came out for them in the last round. How do they want that? Basically, would have meant, or that T side is gonna be in a lot of trouble. But thankfully, for the side of AGO, they do manage to win that one out in the end, and they've got themselves a chance to make a or start building a comeback here. Not make a comeback, but start building one. Still at 6 rounds behind. I like this. I've seen it like this. Is a reminiscent of an older strat I saw in a video where I think it was VP with like they had 5 players all on the ramp ready to go with a single flashbang, but
oh boy,
similar, but no flashbang, and a single frag is all they get from it. And well,
Oh, they're still hunting him down.
Cement.
Cement.
Look at this, he's so aggressive.
Oh boy. He got a little...
just turning around, looking at his team, was like, what is he doing?
He got a little bit too much that he was asking for, but... Yeah, well, he's still potentially being able to save over an AK on BTN, that's not too bad. But if he wants to go for this, I mean... Why not? You have a couple rounds to play with, but you have to be a little more careful if you're on Nexus now. Considering the fact that this round will most likely going in towards the favor of AGO. They're only 5 rounds behind at this point.
Yeah,
Getting 3 in a row back.
Yeah, you're right. They're getting slowly into this, and the rounds they're now starting to win here. They kind of start to build up a bit of economy, mainly on DGL right now. He survived the last one, survived this one as well. Gotta be nearing that 10k mark. Probably gonna drop Furl in the next one though, so I can afford a bit more utility there, or at least get a bit of a nest going in terms of that economy. But T side now, 4 players survive. You can see the economy on them fairly okay even after that bite. CT's very much struggling, and no AWP this time with Zello starting to slow down a bit on these rounds that AGO have won. All they really need to do is find one, and they're going to break down momentum AGO and have it found here. But this is their mapping still. There's definitely something AGO have here that gives them a reason to pick this up, whether it is that T side or that CT side. That just didn't go their way at all. We shall see. With 7, we're seeing a bit of utility towards that B bomb side. Flashbang from his teammate, allowing that peak. After all of that utility, he's probably wondering where have these T-sided players gone. Smoke on the Molotov. Having a bit of cover and moving back as well. Waiting as the T side starting to make some kind of a move here, but it's going to be back towards that A site instead. And again, that goes to show the sorry, I'm just cutting you off here again. No, like on the T side of Nexus, they went for the very straightforward play in like the first 10 rounds. Then they started using mid slightly with one player lurking there every now and then. But here we see AGO go for that ramp control late in the round of Lehman, finding the very successful entry on the Rago, struggling with the spray quite a bit.
Spit into a lemon, did not like seeing that. Well, AGO, man advantage, now going towards the A-bomb site. It's the definitely in their favor. Also, look at the amount of utility that they still have on them. That's well, enough to take the A-bomb site about 3 times on over. BTN looking to make a little bit of a change now with Furlan already making a lot of aggression towards the towards the alleyway, and he'll absolutely delete BTN and Jello. Cement, I don't think he's gonna be going for this. He doesn't have a kit. It's a 1 versus 5 and a post plant towards the A bomb site. Don't fancy his chances.
No, no one's gonna be liking his odds here. Even less considering the fact the CT side, yeah, they've not got that economy over the T side right now. If they manage to find Cement without wasting a single player's HP or like any casualties for them, that's gonna be so good. But then that's what that happens. Yeah, then that happens.
It's a little bit of extra fragging potential, but AGO, they have been building quite a nice economy.
Oh.
Okay, Cement. That's an op saved on over as well.
Oh, so they're on the prowl. Oh, okay. Cement's styling with an O-scope now.
From a 1-on-5 to a 4K and a saved over op. That is, well, yeah, making the most out of a bad decision, it seems.
Yeah, that's the. I was saying that T side, if they find him without wasting any players, that would be a big one for their economy. But they just go ahead and throw 4 at it, and even the op over to as a bonus gift. Definitely not what I was expecting out of it, but well, it is what it is. And there's that smoke towards that A side, very normal smoke at this point. We've seen that quite often. Information, yeah. I've seen that quite a long time ago at this point. Even in the older iterations of the map.
AGO. A little more pressure towards the B-bomb site this time around. They did do something similar and then fell back, but it looks like they want to be trying to go for this, at least trying to bait out a couple of peaks just with utility. Now moving into aggress. Molotov is very good, and well, so is the immediate push on in as they get 2 quick frags on the cost of 1. Raga He's the one closest to it, but BTN, he will be able to get a good nade on through all this, and surprisingly, it's a very decent hold. Raga not going to be jumping in just yet. There's an op on DGL. Look for the first one, and a good nade as well with the MP9. This ended up being a very good combo. Now it's a one-on-one. Suddenly, Nexus is able to turn that one around as Zello, he's able to get himself a double K with the op. The op as well. The thing that they managed to save on over from the previous round bites them in the back.
Yeah, DGL had a chance there, found a few frags, but not the final one. Zillow, he's on point, 23 frags again. Now with the op, he did find a bit more success for that CT side of Nexus, who are now on the 14, and AGO from here on out, they have to play flawlessly. Starting from this one, if they win it, they gotta cripple the CT side again economically and potentially push them forward to 11, depending on the next round. Obviously, we saw Nexus earlier on to go for a force buy after losing a round like this. So it wouldn't surprise me if they really go ahead and do it again. Obviously, we got to see how this round goes. It's still hypothetical in the future. May or may not happen. But AGO, this T side has been really good so far. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Like the variety they throw out the CT defense. Very nice.
The pause coming on through. Well, yeah, like you said, AGO, they have been clawing it back. Still in a 5-round deficit, so technically not much has changed. Nexus is only 2 rounds away from taking away AGO's map pick. And then we'll be moving on towards Dust 2. Or am I jumping the gun? No, I'm not. All right. Still looking towards on Dust 2 sooner rather than later. And well, good to say that Nexus picked that one. It could get a little bit more dangerous. Also, they have a higher win rate on it, and also a lot more experience compared to AGO, but those are all just numbers. What happens is what, you know, occurs on the server for now.
Yeah, also I'm
I gotta admit, Zilla has slowed down for a little bit. Like, he's not exactly firing as hot as he used to on the beginning of the round, but then again, those were some God-sent opening frags. He's slowed down so far. Yeah,
but I'm gonna now slightly swerve off the road here, but I'm gonna go back to the like in the pre-match talk, you said you were thinking of AGO potentially going for a 2-0 win here with playing maps that they are very comfortable on, but right now, this one is starting to look like a bit of a struggle here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, Rev?
It seemed out of their skin. I didn't really expect it, but I'm not going to kind of count them out of this. It's a best of 3 for a reason. Yeah, a lot of maps to get on through, and well, also going to be seeing Train. If it does get to Train, then I'm going to be starting a little bit to doubt AGO a little bit more. Not exactly having a very good track record on it lately. But now, the question, only question we have is about the round that's going to be coming on through. AGO this time getting mid relatively easily. No one really jumping in towards the crosshairs of anyone just yet. Good flash from trying to try to dissuade the opper. Angelo looking very prepared for potentially taking down DGL. If that should come on through, well, could turn the round away. So far, no teams giving away the opening frag just yet. Everyone's still feeling out the defense and the offense. Now with the push coming towards the A-bomb site, potentially even for a flashbang. Furlan looking to open things up, and he does find the... I thought he was going to find the person towards Zell, but Zell turns that one around. And now, opening frag found, BTN. He needs to get out of there, because there's a lot of AGO players going to come on through. Also over towards on the alleyway, going to be slowing the push down just a little bit. And Nikichel is still aggressing. He's still playing a little bit of a risky game right now. Flashbang is all you need to deter a man off the angle, and well, it will happen. And trying to swing on back through, won't be able to get enough out of it just yet. Quick trade, however. And now, with he's still coming up towards the B-bomb site, it's all just smoke and mirrors. People just trying to get all the way through on this. Raga somehow staying alive thanks to IM. They get themselves a map point. No bomb off for HGO.
Yeah, there's a bit more of that normal vertigo that you do tend to see the ramp control being taken by the T side there. The entry, like you mentioned, it was looking like Furlan was going to find it, but Zella quick on the flick down, a readjustment covering his teammate there, and well, 15 to 9. 6 chances to close things out here for AGO. They are not out of it just yet. They've got a chance, and this is it. Force line that they have, 2 AKs, 2 Desert Eagles, and a Galil. Early round utility, immediately they're trying to chip away at the T-side's health. But Simmons, frag number 1 found. Only 4 more remain as we are headed towards Dust 2. The question is if we go there now or later on.
BTN still in this position. He might just get volleyed off at this point. Might not be the easiest possibility, but if AGO ignore it, they might just swing around in their favor. Doesn't really look like they want to immediately deploy utility towards it. They might just even be ignoring it completely. If that's the case, then BTN will have a little bit of a shooting gallery. They'll get himself 3 quick kills in IM. And we're going to Dust 2 as fast as possible, with Nexus taking AGO's map pick 16 to 9.
And
yeah,
that is one hell of a shot.